Hello, everybody.
Hi,
Hello,
Ian.
hello.
Hey,
Hi.
Ian.
How you doing, folks? Everybody is coming in.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Hi, Claire.
Hi everyone.
Hi.
How's everybody? Everyone good?
Good.
Yep, feeling good today.
Nice.
Yep, doing great. How are you, Claire?
I'm good, thank you. Yeah, very good.
Okay, so this is our last day of the challenge, and uh it's been such a privilege actually to work with you guys, to hear you guys, and um to just see the progress that everyone's made throughout the week. Because when you think about it, think about just a few days of what it can do uh, for yourselves in music, and for meeting people, and the progression you made, and just meeting all these fantastic talents around you. So it's been such a privilege to see. I am amazed, and it's been fantastic really to see. And it's I'm happy to see Claire here as well. So it's been a delight to have Claire. Um, so I hope everybody enjoyed their week, uh, and I hope some of you guys keep in touch. Everyone's keeping in touch, or you know,
Yes, definitely.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
plan to. Definitely plan to.
yeah, yeah. I mean, collaborations are a powerful thing. I mean, that's the one thing about the music industry. Writing songs is one thing, but creating a network and developing a network, and that is just as powerful. So that's something to really, really consider. So I want to just kick off right away, because we have a lot of stuff, we have a lot of tracks here. Um, and I want to come in gentle this time. I want to come in really, really nice and slow. So I'm gonna play a track. Um, I think it's group four, and this group, yeah, it was divided into two, but this is Baby Blue, Christina, and her collaboration. Here we go. Um, let's see. Oh.
Thought I saw things perfectly clear until I saw you standing there with your head up in the clouds without care, no worry or doubts. If only I could be as you, peaceful and still, just like a dream. Oh, my baby blue, I reach to you without a word. Give me some love, give me some love. I heard you held some sort of power. If I approach you in my darkest hour, that you could heal me inside and give me a place to hide.
Beautiful.
Beautiful stuff. Amazing. Just like raise your hand if you were in that group, just so I can kind of see. Yay! Amazing.
Hello. Thank you so
Hi,
much.
Christina. Hi, good job. Um, really beautiful lyrics in that one. Beautiful melody. I think my note for this group would be, it's similar to what I gave to another group the other day, even though it was a completely different type of song. And it's about really locking into feeling what the rest of the music is doing around you, and making sure that you're fully a part of that, and not only thinking about this is what the guitars are doing and this is what I'm singing and writing on top, because at the minute they're complementing each other but not as much as they could do. So the lyrics and melody are moving not quite at the same time that it feels like they should do because of what the guitars are doing. So if you can lock into that a little bit more, then I think that's really gonna like gel it all together and make it feel like a fully formed song. And I know this is one of the struggles of like working remotely, so that might be what it is. But other than that, it's beautiful, and I hope you like continue to polish this song off. I'd love to hear like a section of this song that's a little bit more dynamic, that maybe like goes like a little bit higher in melody, just so we really feel like the rise and fall of it. But yeah, really, really beautiful job, this group. Really well done.
Yeah, just some comments for you, Christina, here. La Marie was saying beautiful words. Chris Mock, awesome job. And Mikey across, beautiful vibe. So there you
Thank you. That Sally is a very nice girl. She worked at the lyrics, and there was like two different melodies. But I had just the idea of the melody, and it's just a rough sketch, like just an idea, and that's total mess with the instrumentals, and I don't know how to bring around the like the instrumentals and glue that with the voice, and that's I'm struggling so much with that. So yeah, but you saw that in the
Yeah, that might be just a technical thing maybe that you need to get around, because if you're already feeling like it's not quite right, then that tells me like where you want to be, and it's just a technical thing, and that's easy because technical things we can fix. So
yeah, but I want to say that I've done that by myself. Like there was just like trying to kind of put the lyrics together with instrumentals, but I'm not very good at that. So the thing is that I do have very many melody in my head just coming, and they're very often coming along with the lyrics or without them. But then it's very tricky to put the things together and to stick with the instrumentals and what goes here, guitar or violin or piano, what goes best. But that's so hard for me to just like the melody line and then what goes around that. So
yeah,
really,
well, I mean, you're doing a beautiful job so far. Like what you've done so far is really great, so you should be really proud of yourself, especially if you feel like that's something that doesn't come easy to you. You've done really, really well. So I think it's just going to be a case of just keep doing it, keep practicing that skill of putting everything together, and it will start to feel easier, because you're off to a really good start.
Yeah, thank you. I've worked today with the MIDI, but anyways, it's just a lot of time to figure out how everything works. And
I'm the same. I'm the same. Yeah, But no, keep at it. Great
so
work.
much.
Thank you. Thank you, Christina. That was fantastic. Love that. All right, let's go to So Divine. Let me just see. That's the name of the track. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's group 11. Our gospel group. We got a gospel group, inspirational gospel group in the house.
Yes, sir.
You say in your word, where two or more are gathered in your name, that you are in the midst. We thank you, God, for your holy presence. We thank you for your grace. And we thank you that with you, we can do all things. Amen. Put your hands up higher, higher, high. You know we will be alright. The highest praises, hallelujah. The Bible even says if you ask, it's coming to you. Yeah, sometimes it gets hard to see the light, but we're victim humbleness, he is always on time. Yeah, when you go through life experience, will teach you what you do. And if you understood the path you're on, was always under you. It would be hard, no light, and people throwing money for difficult times. Now understanding why we left for died, an entity keeps you going, don't make left ones cry. Yeah, when you go through life experience, will teach you what to do. And if you understood the path you're on, was always under you.
When I wake up in the morning with the sun in my eyes, I can feel God's grace and that beautiful sunrise. When I gave him my heart, my whole life had changed. It was full of deceit, now only love remains. Built for the front line, I'm a top contender. Armed and dangerous, I ain't no fake pretender. Clothing is righteousness, I'm ready to fight as the flames of his glory shine throughout the night.
We are uplifted, so we come to uplift you. That no matter what you're going through, no matter how you feel, that we're here to stand together through Christ. Sing, King. Just know that God loves you. And when you know that he loves you, just know that we love you too. And in all things, give thanks because he's so divine. 1, 2, 3, let's go.
Put your hands up high, up high, up high. You know we'll be alright. Put your hands up high, lift up your eyes. Together we are so divine.
Yes.
Yes,
Love it, this group. Amazing. Fire. Just like give me a little wave if you're in that group, or like put your hand up on your Zoom screen Yes, team. Beautiful stuff. Okay, so beautiful. Gospel music is like really close to my heart. I sung in a gospel choir for 10 years. So
Yes.
yeah, I love it. Um, I love how we kind of started with like a build up intro, and I was like, I know the beat's gonna drop, it's gonna drop, and then we had that energy, and then I love that switch up towards the end. Love our Kirk Franklin moment, our like testimony, and like that's great, and that's so fitting for this kind of song. Like it really felt like it worked. I think my only note would be between the first sung verse that then went into a rap verse. I would have loved to hear a like just short chorus hook in between, in the middle, especially when we're making like worship music, because we want to think about the fact that we really want people to just to be singing along, so we want to give them loads of opportunities to do that, and the place where we really do that is in our chorus. So I would love to hear, even if it's just like a half chorus in between that, once the beats dropped, between that first verse that's sung and the rapped verse, just a little chorus in there, because I felt like I went just a little bit too long without hearing it and I wanted it. But yeah, that's my only note. Just drop one of those in there. A beautiful job, this group. Really, really nice stuff. And I can tell that you like enjoyed working on that together. I could feel it. So yeah, beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you. They worked hard.
You all
I'm,
did. I can tell.
I'm
You
proud of everybody.
Absolutely. Yeah, we
Yeah.
did that
Hey.
thing. We had, boy, it was a long stretch, but we did that thing.
You did
Yep.
that. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Beautiful.
Well done, group. I remember I was going in and out of everyone's teams, and I remember going into the gospel group, and they were just like really hard at it and chasing parts and everything. So well done. It came out fantastic. Yeah, such a big change from last Tuesday, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Talk about
Also,
progression.
I just want to give props to this group because there's so many layers going on in that song. Like it's so intricate, and like those layered harmonies and that arrangement is like such a big part of gospel music. Like it needs that. But so much goes into that because there's, layers and layers of harmonies, and then there's ad libs and textures and everything. So like really well done, because that's a lot that you've put into that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Good job, everyone.
Thank you.
All right, so we are on to the next group, and that is it group? Yeah.
I'm getting ready to do it now. I'm adding on the stuff to bio.
Right. So that is Amaya and Tamara's group, and who else is there?
Anaya, Shania, Fiona, KG, as well as Derica.
As well as Derica and Tamara. Okay, great. Here we go.
What has come over me today? Got me in a new place. But my heart I write these words. Take me as I am, as I take you as you are. Let's make something new. Right now, we both need a new direction. And that is love.
Can you see something strange has come in and take over me? Am I dreaming or is this reality? Lucid dreams, I cannot scream. And although it seems that I have been before, yet something's missing.
Sounds disappeared, Ian.
What has come over me today? God, we wanted your way. I don't know. I don't know.
Ian, that is the end of the song.
This is the end of the song.
Yeah, we just got it looping for a while.
Okay. All right.
Nice. This group.
Yeah,
Where are you at, people? Give me a little wave. I'm gonna scroll through. Yes. Tomorrow. Just give me a little scroll through so I can see everyone. Nice. Amazing. Okay, I love this. The start was giving me like Janet Jackson vibes, like a moth to a flame. I was like, woo, yes, yes. I see other people like, yes. Yeah, I was really feeling it. Like I love the vibes of this. It's really like dark and like someone says, and Erica Badu as well. Yeah, totally. It's like neo soul-y, like dark, really cool lyrics. Like the melodies are just like laid back and yeah, really nice. I think what I would love to hear in this song, if you like are able to take this song forward, is for like the beat to really kick in more and like give us something harder as the song moves on, because we start to, when we're giving like a sort of almost like mellow vibe like this one, we have to be careful that we don't keep it in like one tone for too long, because as a listener we kind of sit into that and we're like, ooh, nice, okay. But then if we just stay in that one place, your listener, like the interest, we're like, oh, okay, it's kind of staying in the same place the whole way through. Okay, cool. Whereas I can really hear that if then the production was to come in with like a and kind of like build. Yes, I see a hand from, is it Tamara?
Yes, could you do that with another way other than a heavy beat? Are there other ways that you could change it in that way? What else might you suggest?
What you could do instead is do it through a top line point of view, so melodically and rhythmically, maybe even bringing back some of those ideas that you put in the introduction, that spoken vibe, just to kind of switch up the energy to keep your listener like, ooh, like on our toes, and so that the like sensual, like dark vibes of it, so that those still continue to be really impactful. So every now and then you just give us a little change of energy. So yeah, what you could do instead of putting in a beat is to put in like a little section where the melodies and the rhythm is kind of faster and more high energy, and then we go back to that. Yeah, that was a good question, Tamara.
Thank
you.
Thank you.
Yeah, really, really nice, this group. I'm feeling the vibes.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Great, thank you. All right, we're gonna shake it up a bit here now, and we're gonna go to Cypher. Cypher, are you here? Is that room? I don't know what room that is, but it's called We the Keys.
Hello? Are we being called on?
Cypher, yeah?
So I heard We the Key.
We the Key, yeah. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on a second.
In life, what is your purpose? Right now, it's finding those keys.
It's fucking real. Knives get drawn and blood is spilled. South London gets dark as hell. Sex, drugs, and drama cells. Sitting in a cell, life wasn't sweet for time and meditation. Now I got the key. Want truth in your life behind the things you see? We'll show you the light, cause we are the key. The key to success, the key to your mind, the key to everything you wish you could find. Shout out to B, B's got the key. Listen up to Lifted, he's got the key. Ain't talking about whips, but merch got keys. We'll take you on a trip for the truth you see. To learn about life, listen to We. Nothing is real, it's all fallacy. I've been getting peace. Open your mind's eye to the things that we see.
We're the keys, spreading heat on every beat. Everybody doubts themselves, but never doubting we. We're the keys, spreading heat on every beat. Everybody doubts themselves, but never doubting we. We're the
They find me in the mountains in the pyramid cribs, drinking at nature's fountains with the sacred eclipse. Carved in stone with the hieroglyphs, meditating kundalinic energies rise like this. Elevating vibrations flying quick. I be a mystical hermetic individual. Getting lifted is my ritual, keeping it spiritual, integrating the physical. I grew up in the streets of the hood with gunplay, violence, drugs, crime, and drive-bys all day. See, it's nothing new to me, but my past is the reason that I elevate my frequencies, and I do it quite frequently. Sitting in the 333, think I activated yogic consciousness inside of you and me while gripping on the tourmaline.
With a key spitting heat on every beat. Everybody doubts themselves but never doubting we. With a key spitting heat on every beat. Everybody doubts themselves but never doubting we. With a key.
Listen. The way I flip words will make you have a fever. Clever as weather, I'm cutting up like a cleaver. The forecast in these bars, you feeling very eager to come for me. Chasing like a cheetah, mischievous intellect. Come and catch this heart attack. Play a victim in a minute, change an act. Mysterious, made you to a trick. The way I switch that script, throwing rolls of dough in a fit legit too quick. I see you across the room, twitching and shit. Butterfly and dipping, sliding hard and shaky to this. Copping please on your knees to the 5th degree. Twerking compulsively. Homie screams mercy. Sweetheart, I don't know what it is you doing to me. Rhythm pulsing through that body like a dope fiend. Asking me, you magician or some sorcery? I'm part of the key. Ruthless mercenary.
Indispensable, crucial, essential, and never basic. My name might be B, but in truth, I'm a blessing. No stressing, cause the key, that's where I'm at. We the answer to your question. Who putting hip hop on the map? Took the time, realized Band Lab is a truth. We all around the world, but coming to you from one booth. No B-boys or D-boys, our lyrics pivot the whole game. Don't trip, everybody on this track got their own name. It's an attribute, quality, feature, and distinction. This collab right here proves we will never know extinction. With the keys fading heat on every beat. Everybody doubts themselves but never doubting we. With the keys fading heat on every beat. Everybody doubts themselves but never doubting we. With the
Yes, that's
Nice.
something.
Yes, yes,
That's,
yes.
that's incredible.
I love it. Who is here that is in this group? Give me a little
Me.
like wave or hand on the screen. Who said me? I can't see you on my screen.
Yo, it's Tyrese. Sorry.
No. Okay, I've got Tyrese, got Kenny. Okay, a few people.
Hello.
Oh, nice. I love it. Okay. Okay, what was I gonna say on this one? I love all the different like energies and flows and how everybody got their chance to like shine in this one. I loved it. The hook is really cool. That yeah, really love that. Towards the end, we were going on for like a couple of minutes where we hadn't heard the chorus again. I think we did like a back-to-back, like 2 female verses, and then it went to someone else. I would have loved to hear a chorus in between that, kind of similar to the feedback that I gave the gospel group, like just bring us back into the chorus so we have that consistency to like lock into and sing along, because that's super catchy. Whoever is there a I don't want to like assume genders and stuff, but was there a female rapper in towards there that did a verse?
Yes.
Yeah, where are you, my friend? Hey, do you sing as well?
Oh, that's B.
Oh, on the rapping?
Kind of like I'm singing, I guess, if you can.
Yeah, well, I mean, because what I was gonna say is your delivery is like so sweet, and I loved it. I would have loved to, if singing is your thing, to also then hear you sing that hook like in your flow, like I think that would be so dope to hear. And then even at the end, I think the chorus you can loop it a couple of times, like give it a few times, and then you all can like drop some ad libs and stuff in there. But yeah, sick. I love this song. Love the energy. I love everyone's different flows and style of like lyrics and delivery. Love the shout out to South London in the beginning, whoever is South London. But yeah, really great. I love this. Yeah, good stuff. It's so nice to hear such like a diverse mix of genres and stuff. And it's so great you've all like connected with each other and like similar like passions and the kind of music you want to make. Yeah, love this.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was just about to agree, Claire. I mean, the first track by Christina is, think about Joni Mitchell, in the 60s and 70s, with just a beautiful voice and an acoustic guitar. And then here you have something on the other side, which is fantastic. So, yeah, I love this room. It's great. I gotta do this more often. Right. So
Hey, Ian, could I ask, how do you think it came out? You think it came out good, yeah?
This track, oh my gosh, guys. I mean, we need to talk after. I mean, I think for this track, you have a lot of room to leverage this, not just for, let's say if you go out and do an album or an EP, but what you can do is as well, commercial sync music for rap and urban is a big business. But I don't want to talk about that unless you have really sort of recorded songs and stuff. I think you need to do that first. You need to really take care of, taking care of your portfolio first and your songs, and then maybe later on you can think about the business side.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, but that's awesome. So we have Trying Times, and this is like a part 2 of one of the other groups. Yeah, there's La Marie. So we're gonna play that right now, and I know this group worked really hard at it, and it's so everybody worked hard. Anna's really getting excited there now. I can see. Okay, here we go.
Back in the day, before it started, our innocence was intact and nobody was broken hearted. We felt no shame, happiness all I knew. You were there for me and I always stood up for you. How easily the times change. The years are rolling, tumbling us both our separate ways. Was it the dreamer in me or just the bigger than you? Either way, it's over now, there's nothing left I can do. But remember you through child's eyes. Remember you through child's eyes.
Well, see, the problem is simple, yet you don't realize. Arguing with fighting is all we really do, that's why I close myself up and do what I do. Cause I don't wanna end up and plan on you. Ooh, gon' get my weight up, then I'm gon' change up. Watch what this chick do, don't be a hater. Gon' leave the past behind and it's all up. No more living a lie and I'm straight up.
The things you make me say and the things you make me do, boy, get out my face. Cause I'm not in the mood for trying times, for trying times, for trying times, for trying times.
Thinking of you, how it used to be so sweet. When we were young and big as things before the whole world made us see. How easy people change, the gaps are still starts to fade. Then memories are holding on, and my soul knows what we had is gone. All I can do is remember you through childhood. Remember you through childhood. Baby,
trying times, for trying times, for trying times. Promise that you'll never let go. I'll be so assured that hold to the promise to remember me through trying times. Remember me through trying times.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Amazing.
Yes, this
Amazing.
group. Yes, 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 yes. I love this. This is giving me TLC, is giving me original Destiny's Child. I love this. I feel like everyone really got to shine in this song. Watching everyone in this group like really like just vibing to what you made just makes me so happy, because I can tell you all are so proud of the work you've done on this and working together, and like that really comes through, and that's such a beautiful thing. Love the production, love the lyrics, loved all the melodies in this. If I was to give you one piece of like feedback, if say you were like, hey, we want to give this song to like a new R&B group, what do you think we would need to change to give it to them? Or we really want to put this on radio right now, is there anything you would change, Claire? The only thing I would say, and this is like this is the hard bit when you've got so many great elements, is I would think, okay, in fact, Ian, can you tell me how long was that song just then?
That was yeah, I got what you're saying. Oh, it's gone now. It was probably 4+4.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is our album version of the track, okay?
It was 3 minutes and 14 seconds. Sorry.
Is that all?
3:14? Oh, okay, cool. All right.
3 minutes
Okay,
and 14
cool.
seconds.
Nice. All right, thank you, Chris. So I would say that's your like full version. That's the version where if I'm going to stream it, download it, like that's the whole package. For radio, and if you were going to give it to someone else, I would see if you could 1 or 2 sections lose. And that's not because they're not great, because they're so great, but it's about keeping it like a little bit snappier and more concise. That is only if you were like, is there one thing that we could do, Claire, to make it like, if we wanted to pitch it or if we wanted to like send it to radio right now, like that's the only advice I would give you. And again, it's not because any of the elements are not great and strong, like they all really are. But the tough thing about sort of the way people listen to music now and the way that radio playlisting works and sync works and everything is people like things to be just a little bit shorter and cleaner. And like that's such a hard thing to do, like when you love all the elements and stuff. But yeah, that would be my one thing if you did want to challenge yourself to like really like take this song further. Having said that, I love listening to the whole thing, so you can totally feel free to ignore me and be like, we're keeping it all. Yeah.
This is like the extended radio featuring Billie Eilish version.
Exactly. I love it. Yeah, beautiful stuff, this group. Really well done.
Thank you.
Grazie.
Yeah, I love that stuff, guys. That's that's amazing. That's amazing. Right, here we go. We're gonna try Zabi's group. Hallucinations. Zabi.
Hey.
Those emotions are surrounding my bedroom.
Yeah,
Nice.
love that.
Yes. I'm so proud of this group because I feel like you really took on those things that we talked about on Friday, and you've like really like taken them on board and ran with them and really like tightened up this song and polished it up. What is such a great testimony to like this team is once the beat started, I was like, oh, I remember this song, and I could sing it, and I'd only heard it once. I was like, oh, this is the one that goes da 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 da, which is such a good sign because I'd only heard it one time before, and as soon as the beat came in, all the melodies came straight back to me. Yeah, I'm really impressed with this group because I feel like you really solved those things that we talked about, even though they were challenging. So like Lindsay's verse, like now those sections are perfect because you've like slimmed down the syllables to like fit in, and everything now just feels tighter and cleaner and like catchier and easier on the ear. And yeah, really great work. And yeah, I love that. I love the high part, and I love how it contrasts. I love those two sections together. Yeah, well done, team. Yeah, I'm loving this one. Good stuff. Really well done.
So, Claire, if you could change anything, what would you change, or what are some of suggestions or recommendations?
The higher part, we only hear that once right now, don't we? I think. Yeah, I would love to hear that bit come back again. Especially with this genre and style of music, like don't be afraid of repetition and repeating sections. I don't even know if it would work, but I'd like to hear those two sections go in and out of each other a little bit. So maybe it goes like the fast verse, then the like ethereal bit, then fast again, then ethereal, and then there's like a mesh where they're kind of happening together and all going like line for line. Yeah, that's something that I'd love to hear. But yeah, I don't think there's anything else I would change. Oh, one tiny thing. When Lindsay's verse came back in, the hallucinations are surrounding my after the like ethereal higher bit, it's not landed on the same bar. So just look at that again and make sure the one is happening in the same place. That literally is that's just a technical thing. Like when you're looking in your project, Abby, that would just be like a shifting thing if you just listen back to it again and put the one in the same place. But yeah, that's it. I love this song. I really love this song. Well done, everyone.
Thank
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well done. What was the name of the group again, Zabi?
All right, was seven. Aurora 7.
Aurora 7. Right. Okay. We are going next to a song called Tidal Wave. I think this is group 1. You want to make yourselves known, group 1?
Hey, group 1 consists of Mary Lee, myself, Ashley, and Yasmin.
Hey, Ashley. All right, here we go.
Crashing on me like a wave without a tide. Feeling lonely, that's how I know I'm alive. Heart beats louder every time I cry. There's no doubt in my mind, you're the reason why. Said you wanted me. You was quick to pack up and Best believe you'll have regrets. I may forget, but I won't forget. It's better for me to let you jet. I may forget, but I won't forget. Best believe you'll have regrets. I may forget, but I won't forget. It's better for me, for me. Promise I'll be back for you. There's no doubt in my mind, you're the reason why. Said you wanted me. You was quick to back up and leave. I know it's tempting, but baby, don't test my memory. I may forget, but I won't forget. Best believe you'll have regrets. I may forget, but I won't forget. It's better for me to let you jet. I may forget, but I won't forget. Best believe you'll have regrets. I may forget, but I won't forget. It's better for me to let you jet. Promise I'm gonna love you. Promise I'm gonna love you till the day I die. Promise I'm gonna love you till the day I die. Promise I'm gonna love you. Promise I may forgive, but I won't forget. Promise best believe till the day I die. I may forgive till the day I die. It's better for me to let you jet.
Ha, yes. Love
Yes,
that. I love that.
I love this so much. It's like really well done, this team. I'm literally like singing along to it over here. It's so catchy. Like everything in this is really, really strong. Great production, great writing, like great vocals, like yeah, really, really beautiful job. I guess my feedback to you would be a little bit similar to what I gave to my kind of TLC Destiny's Child vibe that we had a minute ago, which is I would challenge you to identify the following sections in this song. So I want you to be really clear on what's the verse, chorus, bridge. And for now, just because of this style of song, and treat this as an exercise that you can ignore and go back to how it was if you want to, but identify verse, chorus, bridge. And I want to hear verse, chorus, bridge, chorus. And that might seem really like methodical or like mathematical, but because this is such a like strong pop song, like you've written it so well, I would love to hear if you were to follow that structure. And the reason why that structure exists in pop music is because it really works. Like it just really works. So I would love you to just completely treat it as an exercise. So don't be like, oh, Claire, I hate her. Like, where's this section going? And like, she like, what is she talking about? Like, that's cool. You can hate me. This is just treat it as an exercise, okay? Find those three sections, just your verse, your chorus, and your bridge, because those are going to be your three strongest sections, okay? And put them in that order. So you can start with a chorus if you want. So it can go chorus, and then verse, chorus, bridge, chorus. 2 choruses at the end, whatever it is, yeah? But just try that, and that's going to just really like clean it up, streamline it, and make it like a really killer, like strong pop song. Because honestly, this song is is so strong. But that would be my only feedback, that maybe this version, the structure isn't quite as strong as it could be. Again, you may do that exercise and be like, we hate this version, our original version was better, and you may well even be right. But I'd love you to try that as an exercise, because this is such a strong song. Really well done. I'm obsessed with it. I can't wait till it comes out on Spotify so I can listen to it all the time. Yeah.
Well done. Who was it Yasmin who said, or was it Ashley who said that? Who produced it?
So basically what we did was, my partner is a producer and he put it all together, and Ashley incorporated parts and Marilee incorporated instrumental parts as well, and also vocals.
Makes sense. Makes sense. It sounds fantastic. It's so tight. It's just so good. Great pop tune. Congratulations. Okay. There's a couple of other stuff, but there are tracks that we have done. So I want to just know before I move on, have I missed anybody? Because I've checked both of my email inboxes and there aren't any new ones there. So yeah, if not,
Can you
that's
check
fine.
now?
Which one have you sent it to? Talk,
Talk their language. Yeah.
Which group are you?
No, this wasn't a group. This was just an independent one. We already did group 11, the So
Oh,
Divine. But this was an independent one. I'm not sure if we have time to like do independent feedbacks or not, but I don't know. If not, it's fine.
yeah. Well, I mean, there are a few ones who have been asking for independent ones as well. My goal was to get through everybody's as collaborations first. So, have we finished with all the collaboration groups? That's the first thing, and then I will check and see. I see yours. Is it Mike here?
Yes, it's Micaiah, but
Kaya.
it's okay. It's okay. Go ahead. You call me Makia for a minute. For a minute.
Right. Roland, you were supposed to send a track, no? But yeah, that's fine. I think we heard yours on Thursday and Friday.
I think somebody was supposed to send ours, and we have our latest version of it.
Okay. I don't have that version yet. But what I'll do is there's one track here I'm going to play right now first. And it's a group that has been divided into two again, and so we played it sort of once, but not quite. This is a brand new version.
Thought I saw things perfectly clear until I saw you standing there with your head up in the clouds, with no fear worrying you down. If only I could baby blue, baby blue, baby blue, baby blue. And now the magic in you is a part of me too. Seems you are so apart. If I approach you in my darkest hour, you could hear without a word. feeding dirt. If only I could be as completely peaceful and free. Baby blue, baby blue, baby blue, baby blue. I'll take the wind and every storm under your feet. The tears are gone with the river flow under the bridge. Baby, 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 oh baby blue, oh baby blue. Can I stay with you, rooted in trust, ashes to ashes, and dust to dust. But in the end, we are the same. And they don't even know your name. If only they could see as completely peaceful as baby blue, 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 baby blue. And now the magic in you is a part of me too. And now the magic in me is a part of you too.
That's just, I just love this track, guys.
Oh, I love it. It's so happy.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, this song is beautiful. All the melodies are so catchy. Baby blue. Nice. The line that's doing the da 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 da. Is someone? Firstly, my sound is a tiny bit distorted. But is that live trumpet someone's doing?
No, I think he did that. I think that's his voice, and he put a trumpet effect on it.
I am obsessed. I love it. Okay, so it sounds so great. I think I would be tempted to not put it in through the whole song, and I know that's hard because once you put an idea in and you're like, we love it, you like you kind of love having it the whole way through, but having it the whole way through means that line starts to then fight with the melody and lyrics. So I would put it in for because the melody that it's doing, the da 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 da, is like its own hook. It's really strong.
Right.
So I would bring it in just on the chorus, the baby blue da 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 da, yeah, baby blue da da da, yeah, like that sounds great. And then I would maybe like give then that line like what will one day be a real trumpet, like in a real orchestra, but for now, like I'm loving this like created trumpet sound.
Yeah, it's totally different than what I originally imagined, but once Jameson put his tracks on, I just fell in love with it. It just changed the whole the whole thing. So
I just would maybe not put it in like right from the beginning, like all the way through. I would hold it back a bit, just put it in the chorus, but then maybe give it its own little like solo moment.
Right.
And then bring it back in throughout the rest of the song.
Yeah.
But yeah, this song is so well written, like it's so catchy. I love all the lyrics. I love the development you've done on this as a group. Yeah, just really, really joyful and yeah, good work.
Thank you. Thanks.
Yeah,
Thank
well done,
you.
guys. Congratulations to the whole group. All right. Yeah, some just comments here. Marie says beautiful. Lindsay says I'm actually singing along. Margaret says I can see kids singing this at a camp for generations after. Right. There you go. There you go. Shamira says the movie Grease. Okay. Um, right. So let's see. Yeah. So let's see. I
Hey,
have.
Ian, I just wanted to ask you guys something real quick. Do you think that this is the type of song that would be good for like the sync arena?
Well, anything. It depends. Really. I mean, that's a kind of question. You really have to. There's different ways of looking at it. You know, you can put your music into a library, or you can speak to music supervisors, and they will tell you basically exactly what they're looking for. You know, and they'll listen to it. So, I mean, that's a big, big conversation, really.
It's super catchy. If you can find
It
if you
is.
can find a company called Baby Blue and be like, hey, we've got a song, like
Yeah.
that's an advert right there.
Yeah. Yeah. It's funny with syncs because they can be like, you know, they will look at the lyric, but also if there's like a name of something, they might go, oh, there's a name of Sally, or oh, there's a name of like, you know, Claire or something. And maybe it may not relate to the film or may not relate to the commercial, but say, oh, well, we can't use that, you know? Um, but then if it's something like Baby Blue and it's very, very relatable, then you're in, you know?
Right.
So yeah, but I think it's a lot to do with you really got to do a lot of research. You got to do meet a lot of, you know, just do a lot of networking and stuff like that.
Yeah, I was just thinking it would. I imagine it being like in a Pixar movie with you
Yeah,
know.
yeah. You know, I mean,
It's happy.
it's a lot of different things you can do it with.
Okay.
All right, so let's try anybody else. I mean, I'm gonna put that track on actually. How are you doing for time, Claire?
I'm all good for time. I can stay until 5:30, so yeah.
Cool.
We're good.
All right, Claire is very kindly staying a little bit up with us on Monday night here. All right, all right. Okay. Let me see about that track. So that's that. By the way, was there an anger man? No. Okay. Let's try that. Here we go. I'm gonna murder your name again. Is it Maikia or
Makaya.
Makaya?
It's okay.
I gotta
I've been
change.
having people in my group call me Kia Kaya, so I'm all right.
Here we go.
Jason, kaya.
Toss, turn, nightmares turn reality. Panic, scream, fight, cry, no one hears me. Tied down, boundaries came up and leave. This is how it feels when love turns into a tragedy. Distant, quiet room. Anxiety trapped in my own mind now. Planning evil schemes, fatal art, dreadful things. This is how it feels when love turns into a tragedy. Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra, Mark Anthony, Bonnie and Clyde for sure, Leopold and Josephine, Paris and heaven, oh, city is a banality. Headline calls it a tragedy. Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra, Mark Anthony, Bonnie and Clyde for sure, Leopold and Josephine, Paris in heaven, oh, city is a banality. Headline calls it a tragedy. Rivals rise, love going down, will sneak to This is how it feels when love turned into a tragedy. Dark face, suicide, heart is killing me. Love eternity, open eyes, public cries. This is how it feels when love turned into a tragedy. Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra, Mark Anthony, Clare Dove, Napoleon, Josephine, Paris and Helen, cities of identity. Headline calls it a tragedy. Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra, Mark Anthony, Clare Dove, Napoleon, Josephine, Paris and Helen, cities of identity. Headline calls it a tragedy. It's not just tales of history. This happens everywhere around me, around you, around me. Ooh, yeah. It's not just tales of history. This happens everywhere around me, around you, around me. So why tragedy? Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra, Mark Anthony, Clare Dove, Napoleon, Josephine, Paris and Helen, cities of identity. Headline calls it a tragedy. Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra, Mark Anthony, Clare Dove, Napoleon, Josephine, Paris and Helen, cities of identity. Headline calls it a tragedy.
Yeah, man.
Sick.
That was
I
so
love
cool.
this. Nice. What's the title of that track again? Ian,
It's
what was
called Tragedy.
Nice. I love this. I love the production. As soon as the production started with that like dun 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 line, I was like, yeah, yes, this is for me. I love this. Really strong melodies and lyrics. That hook is really strong. My piece of feedback again, and I think this is going to be like a universal thing to everyone that I would actually love everyone to kind of make a little mental note of. And you're going to hate me because you're going to be like, she's making us chop limbs off of our song. But go and listen to like your favorite songs, the ones that you come back to all the time, ones that you play in your car, play in the shower, and just really pay attention to how long are these verses before we hear the chorus again, and like how long is each section, and what is the section we keep coming back to. Because what you'll notice is that like really clean, catchy songs, they keep bringing us back to the chorus really, really quickly, and our verses are short and clean, and then we come back. And I know that that's like, and there'll be a million exceptions to that rule. There'll be songs that you love where you're like, this favorite song of mine is 18 minutes long, and I never get sick of it, and I love every section of it, and that absolutely is true. But just for everyone here, for your like songwriting skill, just have a listen to the structure of songs that you love. Identify what part is the verse, what part's the chorus, what part's the bridge. Are there any other elements? Is there like a post or a tag? And look at how those are pieced together, because the kind of consistent thing that I'm giving feedback on now that your ideas are all like really coming to life and there's so many good ideas in there, is now this idea of like distilling it a little bit and refining it and being like, okay, there might be loads of great sections here, but are they all serving the song in the best way? And like, trust me, this is something that I get into all the time. My co-writers will be like, Claire's got half that bridge, and I'm like, no, the bridge is so good, it's so good this length. And they're like, trust, let's just half it. And then we half it, and I'm like, god damn, it flows so much
Right.
better. It flows so much better now. I'm gone down. But it's cool because then those lyrics for that second half of that bridge that haven't made it into that song, that's cool. Like that can be the live version, or those lyrics are gonna be the basis of the verse for a new song, and they're gonna start me off somewhere. So no idea is ever like lost and in the bin forever. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, so my feedback for this group is like to take this song to the next level. Just see if you can distill your ideas down a little bit, really hone in on those sections that I talked about, and just kind of clean it up. But like everything that's in there is so great. You're in such a great place with it. The feedback I'm giving now to everyone tonight is like to really develop you as songwriters and like push your craft now, because you're all in like such a strong, great place. And I want you to continue like growing. So that's the next thing I really want everyone to pay attention to, is like the structure and the tightness of songs and what makes them work, because that's going to keep your listener engaged. Yeah.
See, if I can say it, me personally, like I know growing up as a 90s baby, right? Things has changed like 1000%. Like at 1st you'll hear Michael Jackson have like a 15-minute song, and then you'll hear somebody else having an 8-minute song. And then nowadays it's like listeners are getting really, really like short, like they're getting short, like they don't want to listen to a long song. They only want to listen to like stuff that's like 2 minutes, 30 seconds, 3 minutes, like anything between that time. So I get what you're saying. I definitely get it.
Yeah.
And there's
Attention span.
yeah, there's a fine
there you
line.
go. Short attention span. There you go.
Yeah, there's a fine line, because I'm not telling you to like pander your artistry to like TikTok, because I don't believe in that personally. I'm like, you need to make the art that you need to make, and sometimes you need to make a 7 or 8 minute long song. Like sometimes that's what it needs to be, and that song is perfect in its length. And sometimes you'll be like, cool, this is one of those instances where every element of my song is serving a purpose. It needs to be there, okay? And that is what it's meant to be. So I'm not simply saying like, I don't want to hear anything over 3 minutes. Like that's not what I'm saying to you. I'm saying like the reason why that structure in like pop music we come back to so often is because like it really works. And when I say like pop music, I don't just mean like, I don't know, like Katy Perry, Britney Spears. Like now that I've said it, you're all going to listen to music and you're going to be like, oh, I see what she's talking about now. Like that structure exists for a reason, and it's in so many songs. Like it's in hip hop, we have a rap verse, we have the hook, we have another rap verse, we have the hook, then we have another little bridge. Like it's in every genre. It's in gospel, it's in country, and it's just because that flow works. So yeah, that's, if you can hear snoring, by the way, it's my dog, it's nothing else. I just realized he's being really loud. So yeah, that's
Claire, I'm sorry,
so
can you
much.
repeat that, the structure that you were mentioning about the chorus and then the verse?
So verse, chorus, verse 2, chorus, bridge, chorus. Now the extra caveat I would add to that is your end chorus can be a double chorus, and your second verse will be half the length of the first verse. Because we've already heard the verse, we already know how it goes, we want to hear that chorus again. Like we need less story the second verse, we want to half it. So that's like a rule that I often follow. Not always, there's always exceptions. But yeah, the general, if you're making a note, verse, chorus, bridge, chorus. Yeah.
So if I can like see, do you mean like verse, like if it's a 16 line verse for the first one, it should be like a 12 for the second one? 16 or
bars?
6?
It should,
bars.
I mean, it depends on the song, but honestly, if you're doing a 16 bar verse for verse 1, I'm asking for an 8 bar verse for the second one.
Okay,
Sure.
that makes sense.
And that might, And like it will depend on the song, but again, as you now like start listening to things, you'll notice like, oh yeah, that verse was half the length of the first verse that we heard, because really I'm waiting to come back to the chorus. So yeah. And sometimes you can start with a chorus, nothing wrong with that, grab the listener straight away. A tag is like another element of the song that you might hear. So that's when you just have like a little word or a phrase that's repeated, and it's like a second hook, but there's not as much going on as there is in your chorus. Yeah. I'm just trying to think off the top of my head of like a good example of a tag. Like in like Rihanna, Umbrella, under my umbrella, Ella, like just that like that's like an example of like a tag section, just like a really simple short little bit that we might hear repeated throughout the song.
Got it. Okay, so quickly, you said the end chorus could be a double chorus. What did you say?
Yeah, double it up. We want to hear it loads at the end. We want to sing along to it. You can stick some ad libs on the top of it. Like, just let us hear that chorus.
Got it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm chopping that song down in half tonight.
Sometimes you gotta be ruthless with it. You're like, you're gone. Bye. See you in the next song. You're for another song. Like, but like I said, just experiment with it. Try and be really ruthless and be like, nope, these are the sections I'm coming forward with, and see how you feel about it. And you might want to say, actually, yeah, in this one, I do want to have an extra verse or whatever. Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Try it my way. Yeah, go for it.
Thank you so much for your feedback. I really appreciate it.
You're so welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much, Claire. You know, I know you work with a lot of people, a lot of different artists, producers, A&R. You work with a slew of people. In all of those relationships, there is always a collaboration. Whether you're coming in as the writer, as the vocalist, you're always collaborating. What would you say has been the main thing to really keep you on track? Because the one thing with collaboration, sometimes people don't follow through. And I will say this, for example, this is an experience that happened with our group. We worked extremely hard. We took the feedback that you gave us on Friday. You know, sometimes, you know, people just are not able to tap in and to connect with everyone else in the group. And this is no throwing no shade on anybody.
Yeah,
this is fact. This is fact of what actually happened and what can happen in every kind of situation. So, you know, the person that was supposed to mix our song, they did not follow through. They were MIA this weekend. And the other group members, we have been on at least 8 different Zoom calls putting this song together, trying to piece it together, because we were relying on that that producer, you know, that person to actually finalize and mix the product and everything. And so it's kind of disappointing, but I'm not sure if Ian has been able to find the song or whatever. But like with your experience, how have you been able to like bounce back from that? Because I think there has to be like a vetting system also when you decide to work with people, correct?
Yeah, well, the thing is collaboration is people. Do you know what I mean? And people are, we have things going on. We're multifaceted, like, and also in the same way that you might be cool with lots of people, but you don't really like connect with loads of people. That's the same with songwriting and collaboration. It's chemistry. So I have loads of people who I've been in a songwriting session with them, and I'm honestly, I am like, I will never work with you again. And it's not because they are not good at what they do. We just don't gel.
Right.
And actually having that chemistry where you really do like gel with other people, is actually pretty rare. So like if you feel like you've found that in this environment, like that's really amazing. If you don't feel like you've found that yet, like please don't worry, because it is super rare to really have that like gel with someone. It's a chemistry thing. We call it like when you're going to like songwriting sessions, it's like a date. You're like, I don't know if we're gonna like click, let's see. And sometimes you're like, that was cool, we just didn't really click, like it just didn't all align. And then every now and then it really does. But there will be disappointments along the way all the time when you're working with other people, simply because we can't control what other people are doing, and sometimes sometimes we're really honed in on our vision and what we think needs to happen, and someone else just isn't on the same page as us. And the way that we get through that is you just have to learn to roll with it. And it's not personal, it's not about you. You don't know what that person had going on this weekend that they needed to deal with, that to them had to take priority. That's cool. Like it was disappointing to you, and like that's completely valid, because you were like, oh, we had this thing we wanted to make happen, but it didn't quite happen the way we wanted it to happen. That is just the nature of not being on your own. You know, we can't control everything that everyone does, and we just have to learn to be like, okay, cool, that's just
Nick.
That's just
Nick,
it's just a
Nick.
learning thing. It's part of the experience, and we move. And it is, I get you, and it is frustrating, but yeah, that's the nature of collaboration. There's so many beautiful things come out of collaborating. We get to share ideas, we get to grow with each other, we get to help each other be better writers, better producers, better singers. But yeah, the flip side is, you know, we can't fully control what everyone else is doing. So yeah, you just kind of learn to roll with it. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. That was definitely my take, but I just wanted to know how you have been able to, you know, maintain your career and continue to grow and work with, you know, increase your network and continue to collaborate with people, because I'm sure you've had those kind of experiences as well.
Listen, I've had times where I have rescheduled 3 other things so I can make something work. I've traveled 90 minutes across London to get to this session, and I arrive and no one answers the door, and then I call someone's manager and they're like, oh yeah, they cancelled it this morning. And I'm like, this is my time. Like I moved things to be here.
Musicians.
And it's like, it's not cool, but it's just life, and you just have to go, okay, and you take a mental note, like, okay, maybe I'll give that person another shot, because maybe they were having a really rough time and I don't know what's going on. Or maybe you're someone that's like, my boundaries are a little bit more firm. I'm good, I don't need to waste my time there again. And that also is absolutely fine. You just kind of find your way, and you find your people. You'll find there's people that actually, they don't let you down at all. They are on your page, and then those are the people that you move with.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
That's such a great lesson there. I mean, you know, yeah, with that, I just want to make sure you're okay, Claire. It's just we did really well there. I think we've got everybody in terms of the tracks, and well done to everybody for that, and congratulations again. You know, this has been, you know, congratulate each other, congratulate, you know, you groups. It's been phenomenal. Yeah, exactly. And I'd like to ask everybody to stay, you know, after, just for a while. It's just
Hey, Ian, did you find our track? It was resent to you.
Oh, did you send it?
No, Ian, Daniel sent it from our group.
Where did you, Claire? How are you doing?
Yeah, we can do one more. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Where did you send it to, Jonathan? Did you send it to Gmail? Where did you send it?
I'll check Daniel. Let me see. He said he resent to both emails. It must have been your Gmail.
Both. Okay,
Yeah.
let me just have a look. Fantasy Starlight. Is that it?
I resent the after in case you didn't find Daniel's.
Oh, hold on a second. Oh, yeah, Daniel, are you talking about
Wildest Dreams?
yeah, it was Wildest Dreams. Right. Okay, gotcha. I got Wildest Dreams. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. This is Sans producer, Claire. This is the group this weekend shuffling about, running around, trying to get their track in. Rock and roll. Okay, let me replace that.
Brick by brick, these walls I built. Water filled me up, climbed out in time to see the sun. Held on to the grass to not come undone. But now on the other side, I'm waiting by the wishing well. Knowing these feelings never meant me well. But now they mean the world to me. I toss my coin in and into this wild dream I fell. Never thought I'd fold them. Always been the one to try to keep them close. I hold them. You can see right through my poker face. Gambled on my life twice. I bet on you every time. Don't wake me from this REM and love I have fallen. Sleeping through the madness. If this ain't real, please don't wake me up. Your love is my bed. On your lap is where I lay my head. Now I rest in peace.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good work, this team. It's so nice to hear the progression of this song because I've heard it now in like a couple of stages of its development, and you've really taken on board the things we talked about, and you have gelled it together so it doesn't feel like different elements stuck together. Now you've achieved that like gel by having like the different vocalists interact with each other and like vibe off of each other, and yeah, really really nice. I love the having the little short rap at the beginning and then having that section again like midway through. I love the kind of duet vibe that it has. Yeah, just really really nice work, really really good stuff. Yeah, I'm really impressed. You really took on board all the things we kind of talked about.
Well done, team. Love that track. Such a hook.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I was gonna say as soon as Ian said, "Oh, it's Wildest Dream," I was like, "Wildest, wild." Like, I already was like, I remember this one. Yeah, so a good sign.
Absolutely, yeah. All right, Claire, it's been such a pleasure having you with us for 3 days.
Oh, the pleasure has been all mine, honestly. Thank you so much for having me, everyone.
Thank you, and everybody, give a thank you to Claire for being here, please. I mean, you know, we are going
Thanks,
to see her.
Claire.
We are going to see her
Thanks,
again
Claire.
Oh
soon.
my God, thank you so
Thank
much.
you, Claire.
Thank you.
You're
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna make sure that we're gonna connect with Claire sometime. So you better watch out for my messages because she's gonna be in there, guys. Okay.
Coming back. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. I'll see you all again soon. Thanks for
Okay,
having
bye,
me.
Claire.
See you,
Bye.
everyone.